What? Is the sky falling? Are we in some bizarro world that you could tune in to the review spot and he's actually doing a review of a Marvel Universe figure? Stranger things have happened, my friends. Stranger things have happened. Because today's Toy Spot, we're going to be having a look at the Marvel Universe Green Goblin figure. And chalk it up to the Iron Man 2 figures. I always go back to this, but the Iron Man 2 figures, had I probably not picked up the Mark 1, I probably would have never been doing a review of these guys. I did the initial review of the Spider-Man from the Marvel Universe line, and I was very disappointed with the figure, and it might have just stemmed from the fact that I did a review on Spider-Man, and you know, with his limbs and his hands being so thin, that I just walked away very disappointed with the figure, and that was enough that I stopped collecting them altogether. But I did the review of the Iron Man, did it so well, the figure so well, I liked so much that I went back and I picked up other Iron Man figures, and certainly I've done reviews of those. And I was at Walmart, and I happened to just be looking at the other stuff that was there, and I said, Marvel Universe figures, there they are. And I thought, you know what? I've had such good luck with the Iron Man figures, why not actually pick up one of these and give them another try? So that's what we're doing today. We're going to give these guys another try. And hopefully I did good by picking up this particular figure. And hopefully he's just not a crappy figure. But before we actually look at the figure itself, we'll look at the package. It was given that I was going to pick up a Green Goblin. I think if I had to go back and get anything from this set, because I always loved the Green Goblin. We've got Green Goblin up the top corner there. Not a great picture of him, really. It kind of looks a little too realistic for me, but you know, you've got a picture of him, which is nice. Includes shield file with secret code. Secret code, you say? This is also number 15, I guess, in the figured line. On the back of the package, got a picture of Green Goblin up the top corner. Other figures available, I guess, in this particular wave. We've got Captain America, which actually, Captain America would have been nice to have picked up had I seen him, but clearly he probably would have been a figure that had been long picked over, a long time ago. They did, however, seem to have an abundance of Ronins. They couldn't give those guys away. I don't know, maybe Ronin's a bit of a peg warmer. Maybe not everywhere, but certainly in Canada, Ronins are about the only thing you can find. There is also a Grey Hulk. Not a fan really of the face, though, on that Hulk figure. I don't know. Become a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent at furyfiles.com. I think a couple of people have mentioned that site doesn't seem to exist. I don't know if I'll check it out myself or just take their word for it. But that's packaging on the Marvel Universe Green Goblin. What we'll do, we'll get the package to open up, we'll have a better look at Green Goblin, and we'll find out if the Marvel Universe figures are something that the review spot's going to start picking up again. Maybe this is a dawn of a new day. Or maybe he'll just turn around and say, what a crap figure, I can't believe I wasted the money on it. But the only way you'll find out, is to stay tuned. Stay tuned. Uh-oh. I don't know if I like the way this is going to be going. Before we actually look at Green Goblin, we'll look at the top secret file that he does come with. I have to agree with J-Train. J-Train997 said this as well. Is there an easy way to open these without ripping the envelope? Is there? If there is, I haven't found it. You just pull these out. It's like Christmas morning. See what delicious, delightful things Santa Claus has left for us. Put the envelope aside. We've got a code, which again apparently does not work. I think a lot of people have said that the website or something that the codes can be entered at It doesn't exist. I think you get redirected to something else. So right off the bat, that's a wash. We'll just move that out of the way. We've got going on here. Let's see what else we got. Thunderbolts, HQ, headquarters, top secret. Letter to Tony Stark from Norman Osborn. I won't read this. I mean, I don't know if anyone really wants me to sit here reading all the things. There's a picture of Green Goblin. Same picture, Green Goblin, so I don't know, I'm not a big fan. That's a nicer Green Goblin. Also got a picture of Norman Osborn down below. Real name Norman Osborn, code name Green Goblin. Hair reddish brown, height 5'11", sex male. Eyes hazel. Weight 185 pounds. Powers superhuman strength, speed, endurance, superhuman reflexes, healing rate, enhanced intelligence. They've also classed him as an enhanced human. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, we have the French. Same letter, but in French. We've got the same card, but in French. And we've also got a little pamphlet. I always love little pamphlets. Which is pretty much the exact same thing. Yeah, actually, it's a short read-up, so I'll just read this. There was a time when Norman Osborn was just a man, though he was always had the surplus of ambition. Even then, however, there was a monster lurking deep within. The Goblin's serum brought the monster roaring to the surface and caused his ambition to rage unchecked. He became obsessed first with the acquisition of power, then with the destruction of Spider-Man. Every action he has taken since, every evil act he has committed, has been with two goals in mind. Well, with those two goals in mind. Wow. So we'll move this out of the way. That would actually explain why the envelope was so thick, because it also had the French in there as well. Alright, moving aside, let's have a look at Green Goblin. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can chalk it up to the fact that I just picked a bad figure. J-Train, I think, is kind of a bit on the fence when it comes to these guys. I don't know. I think I might be kind of in that same boat. The face isn't bad. It could have been better, but it's not bad. It is nice. The hat is nice. I like that. The green, I think, is a little faded. It would have been nice if it was just a tad bit darker. He's got his purse, which is nice. And let's see what else we can say good about the figure. He is posable. He definitely has posability, which is nice. The sculpt actually is decent on him as well. I'll give you guys a turn around here, show you guys the whole thing. What I like as well is the fact that they've included his glider. In the way of disappointing parts of the figure, he is loose. The one arm is extremely loose. His legs seem to stand weird. Like he's got a weird position in his legs. And it doesn't look like he can really do much with his legs. I mean, you can bend them in and out, but you can't rotate the thigh. So he's got this weird stance to him. I mean, a lot of it could be chalked up to the fact that he has to stand on his glider anyways, which we'll just put in to his glider now so we can, I'll show you guys. Somebody right now is thinking to themselves, geez man, you're really not selling this figure very well at all. I mean, he does stand in his glider. Yeah, I could probably have done a better job of putting him in his glider. He does also come with a pumpkin bomb, which as you can see is right here. It's nice. It's pretty good detailed until I drop it on the floor. And see if we can find it here. so small. There we go. It does come with his pumpkin bomb, which you can actually clip into his hand. Just kind of peg it into his hand. Ow! 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 And you can have him holding his pumpkin bomb. Unfortunately, there's no real way to kind of clip the legs into the glider. You just kind of have to nestle them in there. And they're kind of prone to kind of slip out. There you go, just kind of give you guys the complete package here. Alright, let's take Goblin out here. Now to get to the bad parts. I don't know, he's just loose. I just find him to be loose. His legs are really loose. His legs, they don't have any articulation in the thigh, which wouldn't be bad, but you can't really do too much with the legs. They just kind of spread out. He has no articulation in the waist. He does have articulation in the upper torso, but he seems inclined to kind of lean forward. I mean, the figure's not bad. Is it something that I would continue to pick up based on this particular figure? Probably very unlikely. In the way of his articulation, though, he has a ball-jointed head. He has ball-jointed shoulders. Very loose again on this one arm. He has rotation in the bicep. You can bend at the elbow. You can rotate at the hand. You can rotate at the upper torso. You can bend the legs out. You can bend the legs back and forth. You can bend the knees at 2 points. You can also rotate the foot, which is extremely loose, and you can also bend the foot. I hate to say it, guys. I really hate to say it. I'm not impressed with this figure. I don't know. Maybe I picked a bad figure to start getting into Marvel Universe figures with. I mean, maybe there are better figures out there that are nicer examples, but I just find the Green Goblin to be disappointing. For that reason, I'm going to give this guy. I'm going to give this guy a 5. I mean, he's not terrible. But by the same token, there's not enough really for me to want to go out and keep getting more of these. If I did pick a bad figure, guys, let me know. Do let me know, and do say, Spot, you know, everybody knows Green Goblin is a terrible figure. You should have gone with, you know, this figure or that figure. But at the end of the day, the Green Goblin has not won me over and has not sold me on the Marvel Universe line. Yeah, so I'll wrap the video up here. I'm not going to bash the line because maybe this is just a bad example of a toy. Is it worth picking up? If you are a die-hard Marvel Universe fan, and maybe you don't have a Green Goblin, I would say it's worth picking up. If you are new to the line and you're trying to give it a chance like me, I don't know, maybe the Green Goblin is not the best choice for a first figure. Maybe there are better choices out there. But that was a toy spot. Today we were looking at the Marvel Universe. We're looking at the Green Goblin and his glider. He also did come with a glider, which is, I think, the nicer of the two aspects. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed it. No doubt I'm sure to get some hate mail about this. Dude, why do you hate the Marvel Universe so much? But in the meantime, stay tuned for many more toy spots to come. Hopefully toy spots a little nicer than this guy. But stay tuned. Please comment. Please subscribe. Please stay tuned. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.